I went to the tailor, I told her what I want. She did this awesome outfit for me. That was very, she rushed it. So that evening,
that same day,
yeah.
Bobrisky rose to fame by defying society beauty standard as a boy who was proud of wearing makeup and female dresses. From then until now, he has had one of the most successful careers so far in the beauty industry in Nigeria. But before then, Idris AKA was a guy who slipped through the cracks of society and disguisedly collect money from men, pretending to be a woman. Before we continue, I want to say thank you to all of you. You guys are amazing. Let me know on the comment section if there is any topic you would like me to cover. Idris, who just finished his secondary school education, was apprehended in a bar in Surulere area of Lagos, where he had as usual dressed like a woman waiting for his next target. The 90-year-old is one of the numerous young men who pose as a lady in order to get money from their men folks. In a short time, a man reportedly walked into the bar in the company of two other girls. He was said to have been attracted to Idris, who gave him an inviting look. The bar customer sighted Idris and decided to approach him as he thought Idris was a girl. But Idris' attitude was said to have raised the man's suspicion, as he could see some pattern of a man in him. The bar customer then tried to confirm what he was noticing in him. Unfortunately, as he tried to touch his breast, a sachet water fell from the breast position. Immediately, the bar customer started calling him thief and was later handed over to the police, as he was subsequently arrested and paraded. While he was being paraded, he made a confession. According to him, he went into the business in order to raise money for his education. His father told him he could not afford money for his JAMB form and there was nobody to help him because he was a man. He then realized that men do not help their fellow men but women. From then on, he decided to start dressing like a lady to deceive men and get money from them. In conclusion, he said he do not sleep with them. Whenever it gets to that stage, he stylishly excused himself. He also narrated how he normally formulates numbers to call, and when a man answers, he will act womanly and ask the person to hook up. In the Vanguard report, the Ogun State Bond disclosed that he began the illicit business a month after he was arrested, with a view of raising money to further his education, and has already made 20k, out of which he said to have used to buy part-time form in University of Lagos and JAMB form. When he was asked if his parents are aware of what he was into, he shook his head, explaining that he never paraded himself like a lady around his vicinity in Isolo, and he had contemplated quitting at the end of the following month before being arrested. Fast forward to October 2016, Bobrisky became famous for documenting his skin bleaching transition on social media, mostly on Snapchat and Instagram.
When and how did this your complexion change?
He was able to get his audience hooked with lies, such as talking about a mysterious bee who always buying him expensive stuff. But it will be surprising to know that up to now, the mysterious bee is still unknown, which makes his audience keep coming back to his post each time he talks about the bee. With these same tactics, he keeps his audience hooked by bashing other content creators or members of the industry. To be honest, I agree he made a genius stride to generate wealth out of the situation, but you cannot shy away from the truth that he is also a big liar. In many of the interviews Bobrisky has granted, he seemed to tell different stories. For example, Bobrisky stated that the man who caught him was driving in his car with his
And the man has a sister, like probably a sister in his car. So the man now said the girl should come and hug me, touch me, and know like if I'm truly a girl.
However, the story in this other interview is different, as he stated that the man was the one trying to touch his breast.
So the next thing, the man came down, like, you look good. So, how old are you? I was like, I'm 15. You're 15? Don't tell me you're 15. Look at you. The man was looking at my breast like, look, are you 15? I said I'm 15. So the man was trying to like touch me. So he was like, wow, this can't be a girl. Like, what's going on? Like,
What the nigga was all over?
That was how
who
he
took
got
the picture
to.
actually?
In most of his interview, he claimed it was an experiment.
Idris, but then I was Idris, not Bobrisky. So they were like, Idris, you dare not dress like a girl to the T junction. And I was like, I can, of course, I can. Let's bet. So they said, okay, now let's put the money. You dare not. So they're like two of them. They dropped 3,000 naira each.
And if truly it's an experiment, where was his friend when he was being arrested? Is he saying they were at home while he was going out? Who was supervising to see if he would truly get to the position? However, in this same interview, Bob stated that he was 16 years old at the time he was arrested in 2011, but according to Vanguard report, he was 19. Recently, she celebrated her 31st birthday, which actually confirmed the Vanguard report was more accurate and he was lying or true. He has been arrested several times for fraud and many other crimes.